Hi, welcome to Mini Medi. Today's meditation is going to be on uncertainty and releasing fear or anything that does not serve you and your psyche, because we need to stand in our power and our strength and master our mind, because a lot of people are going through life and not standing in their power for various reasons. And I think a lot of people are programmed, and a lot of people are based on emotions, and some people around them, like predators, brainwash them and play on their fears to get them to do their bidding, so to speak. So it's our job to stand in our power and help other people stand in their power. If we see people are being misguided, try to help those people. So I'm reminded of when I used to work at a treatment center, and I would do a group that was just for the men, and I would play this little video of this one man's story and his life. He was born, of course, in a certain area, a certain zip code, and his mother was an addict, and he did not have a stable life in the beginning. And then she was running drugs and, running around with men, and eventually he was sent to live with his grandmother, who loved him, but she did not really place rules on him. So he definitely benefited from her love and having a home without all that negativity going on around him. However, he made bad choices because of that not having a good, stable beginning. He decided his home in his heart would be with the gang, and they loved and accepted him as much as they can love, but they all were a group, and they accepted each other and fed on each other's instability, and did bad things. He eventually went to jail, and in jail he, pardon the cliche, found God, found himself, found different ways of thinking. So he was able to kind of step back and be still and realize maybe there is hope for him after all, and he can have a better life. And that's partly because he met other people that told him he could, and they were an example. And fast forward in his life, he now is in recovery. Even though he relapsed, it's okay. He is actually that example for other people now. And that's the cycle of life. We all have to help each other and be a positive force and guide for other people. And if they want it, they will, eventually ask for help or hold their hand back out to you as you're reaching to pull them out of the abyss. So that's what my job is here, to help people who don't have time or don't know how to meditate, just want to do a quick guided meditation, even though I do talk for a few minutes before to just kind of set the background for what I'm going to be meditating on. Meditating could be walking in nature, running, it could be anything for you. There are no hard and fast rules, in my opinion. Obviously, the more quiet and still you are within your being, the more open you can be and present in your life you can be. The more you work with meditation, the more benefits you will reap from that art of meditation. If you have any questions, or if you want one of these shirts for a gift for Christmas, because a lot of people are going through challenges with money, I send you one for free. Just have to notify me at minimedi333 at gmail, and it's minimedi333 at gmail.com. And just let me know the address and the size, and I'd be more than happy to do that for you. It won't cost you anything. And master your mind is what it will say, and just let me know, like I said, the size. And so our meditation is going to be on releasing that emotions that no longer serve you. Because if you are a fearful person, people that know how to manipulate will prey, P-R-E-Y, on you and your, I don't want to say weaknesses, but on those lower emotions. And people are really doing it right now because it's the end of October and it's 2020 and November 3rd is around the corner. So there's a lot of ugly things going around where people are doing that to one another to get them to vote for the president that they want you to vote for. And it's really ugly and nasty, and I do not partake. But it does go on, and you have to know, you have to educate yourself on propaganda and how people for years have been conning you and kidding you about the reality of life. So you really have to question your reality and ask other people. You ask 10, if you are afraid of something, let's say you're afraid the president you vote for is going to intimidate you or bankrupt you, or whatever the fear is, maybe ask, take it in prayer. That's what I would personally do. Ask 10 different people for a reality check, but make them not the same type of people, because you have to have variety of people that you can ask, and do some fact checking, because there's a lot of misinformation going around. So I love how my spiritual teacher in the past told me to not watch the news, and don't just surround yourself with positive music and good TV and shows. That is when I'm happiest. So obviously, I definitely believe in watching some news right now, because I don't want to be inundated, but I need to know what's happening. So I watch various news just to see what's happening in the world around me, so I can be prepared for what I need to be prepared for. I just do my part for the most part, and do for others as much as I can, because that is what I feel is God's will. And have goodwill for all, goodwill for myself, and goodwill toward you, even the people who spew disturbing things toward me. That does happen. So goodwill to you as well. And I stand in my power, and that's who I choose to be. Sometimes it does take effort, yes, to not lash back. And sometimes you do need to take a stand and stand for what's right. And I do that, but I try my hardest to do that in a way that is constructive. And you can always speak and set boundaries with people in a more positive way rather than a dismissive way. And now is that time to be your best you in this day as much as possible. And so we're going to actually pray, P-R-A-Y, a little quick guided meditation on release, standing in your power, and trusting in this time of uncertainty or any concerns that you have or fears that you have. So just hold your hands out, take 3 deep breaths. Today I stand in my power, and I know who I am. I am a good person, and I am expansive in that goodness, and I shine that goodness out into the world. Whoever crosses my path today, I can smile or wave, say hello, have short conversations at the market or wherever I am, and just wish other people well and be interested in how they're doing, because a lot of people are struggling, and I understand that. And we all need each other, and you can actually make someone's day. So today I can make someone's day just by saying a kind word, asking how they're doing. This is a time to come together with our neighbors and people and community, family and friends, and know we are all in this together. I am a loving, giving person, and I have joy in my heart, and I trust that life is going to continually improve. And today I live my dreams just by being the best me possible and holding that space for others, knowing that we are one. I listen to great ideas and follow through, and I enjoy this simple life today. I release negativity and negative feelings and create healthy boundaries within myself, my body, and my mind, and people in my life. I know when to say no and when to say yes, and I know what to let in and what to release. I release uncertainty of my feelings and anger and fear. I release. I let in divinity and trust and warmth. And I know within my mind and being, everything is well, and I am well, and I wish everyone well. And life is more than it appears to be. And I keep my focus on the good that I do have, and I have all that I need, and within me I have everything already. And I just am being still in this knowledge and trust, and I feel present right here and now. I am whole, and so it is. And I take a deep breath and release and say thank you. You know, I just heard a great story today, and it was actually on a show and it was Kelly and Ryan, and I just watched a glimpse, but I thought, oh my God, what a great idea for Christmas. I just saw him open she opened one too, but I don't know what she was holding, but he was actually opened up a present, and it was a baby Yoda. And then I heard them kind of discussing, but I wasn't paying whole attention. I was just walking by, but they were calling their stuffed animals like emotional support stuffed animals, and I thought, oh my God, that's such a great idea. So I encourage you to do that for Christmas, because I know I'm going to do that for my nieces now. Shh, they don't watch this. They're young, so they're not really meditating yet. They're riding horses and doing really cool stuff, but they are having a good life, and they're just not meditating right now. Maybe I could encourage that one day when they ask, because they are aware that I do. I'd be more than happy to do that with them, because there is never too young to learn or meditate, because we all need it. That's my opinion. But they are getting emotional support stuffed animals, and in addition to something else, I'm sure. But I was like, that is a great idea. And I'm going to get my mom that baby Yoda and call it an emotional support. Because I even love baby Yoda, and I know she does. Just an idea. Emotional support stuffed animals. Wow. instead of an emotional support dog. I mean, I have 3, but you don't want to start getting a emotional support animal for family members that don't even want to take care of an animal, correct? So, on that note, you have a blessed, wonderful day, and I will catch you later. If you have any suggestions for a topic for the Mini Medi station, I'd be more than happy to take that information again at Mini Medi 333 and let me know your request, and I will catch you on my next mini meditation. Bye.